If you live to be 80 years old, you will spend 26 of those years sleeping, dreaming. Did you know you can get answers, solutions, insights to any problems that you're facing in life? It's called dream programming. Hi, this is Lady T with Heaven and Earth Connect. So I just finished up a seminar with an intimate group of about 40 women where we talked about leadership skills. Leadership skills like how to set those boundaries, how to speak and communicate in such a way that you're heard as opposed to you're dismissed. How to present yourself with confidence, how to recognize your brand. But we also talked about dream programming. We talked about how to get the answers to the problems that you face every single day. You know, there's a part of us that knows the answers. We know how to solve any problem that we face, but many times we can't hear that answer because we're so busy. We can't hear the answer because we're so overwhelmed. We have so many voices coming at us. We can't hear the answer because we're so distracted with our cell phones and our electronics. We have a lot going on. But guess what? You always have to sleep. And so even if you have so much going on in your outer world, you have to sleep. Your body is designed that it's going to get that sleep and you're going to dream. And so you can tune in to your inner world with dream programming. Dream programming. That is when you ask your subconscious a question and you repeat it several times as you're falling off to sleep. You may have to do that several days, several times before you fall off to sleep. But eventually, over a time, maybe it's 3 days, for some people it's 2 days, for some people it's 5 or 6 days, eventually that dream will come forth and it will give you the answer. A question like, how do I handle that difficult employee? What should I do to handle my difficult employee? How can I better handle my difficult employee? Or questions like, how can I make sure I make $10,000 this month? What can I do to make $10,000 this month? You ask that question several times as you're falling off to sleep, several nights in a row, and eventually a beautiful dream will come forth. Because you know the answer anyway. It's in there. We're just not able to hear it in our conscious waking time. This happens to us all the time anyhow. For instance, you're mulling over a problem, but you tend to worry about it. You're fearful about it, and you do this fearful, worrying thing several days in a row, worried about how it's going to work out, how it's going to turn out, and your subconscious mind picks up on the fears and delivers you a dream that fuels your worry even more so, that reminds you that you are worried. And sometimes it stirs up even worse fears and worries in us. So you're going to use your dreams to reverse that process. Now, just like with every dream, your subconscious mind speaks to you in terms of symbols. So you're not going to get a dream when you ask the question, how do I make myself become a better leader? What can I do to be a better leader? You're not going to get a dream that shows you going off to school and taking college classes and networking with a lot of people. You're not going to see that. You may get a dream that shows you elephants running across the savannah desert. And one elephant in particular emerges from the group. And that elephant goes off and, wanders into the Amazon jungle. And while they're in the Amazon jungle, that elephant encounters a snake and a tiger. And then that elephant comes back, but now she's a wolf. And she's standing among her pack again. But she has wings like Dumbo the elephant, and she flies. She flies off. And so you'll wake up and go, that was a really weird dream about elephants and jungles and Amazon deserts. What was that all about? And it's your subconscious mind talking to you in symbols. The jungle reminds you of the book that you used to read when you were a child, when you love education. And that's the way your subconscious mind is telling you to go back and get education. The elephant walking with other elephants or coming back to the group is your subconscious mind way of saying network with other people. So your subconscious speaks to you in terms of visual symbols. And if you haven't seen my video on that, make sure you go back and look at that. But when you use dream programming, you got to be prepared to sit and write first thing in the morning, write down every dream that you can recall so that you can later look back on it, so that you can Get the interpretation if you need someone to help you interpret the dream, so that as you analyze your own dreams, I have a video on how to analyze your own dreams. As you analyze your own dreams, you can come to the conclusion and come to a better understanding of the way that your subconscious mind speaks to you. But the thing that I want you to remember most is that every problem that you encounter, there is a solution for it. If you're willing to hear, if you're willing to tune in and pay attention to what your subconscious mind is saying to you, you will get that solution and you'll be able to move forward in life faster. This has been Lady T. I hope that serves you. Hey, if you don't mind, click subscribe, like, comment. I'm looking to grow this YouTube channel with great information on how to analyze your dreams, because I believe that we live in a day and a time when we gotta understand what's going on and what's happening. There's so much distraction out there that many of us are confused, we're caught in fear, we don't know which way to turn, but there's a part of you that does know what to do. You gotta tune into that. And so this is the time to tune in and hear those dreams. And if you need someone to help you interpret a dream, feel free to contact me. My information is right there. All it takes is a click.